Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Sam Houston. Using his legs, it's Porter. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bearcats are flying down the field. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Watson. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll race it to... And the Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got it set up on the outside. At the 45 on his way. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Porter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And the Bearcats are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Off play action. Right down the middle. It is incomplete. Now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to our team.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads it downfield. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left outside after the huge gain.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Watson. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The quick out. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Porter. Desperately wanted to convert. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds the tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Going over the top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Quick strike complete. Big guy tries to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Bearcats in the hurry-up. Deflected at the goal line.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats. They punched. The Bearcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Takes a shot. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Fires left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And with 4 seconds left, this one to save the game and send it to overtime. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And with 4 seconds left, this one to save the game. The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. You know,